Hey guys, this is Anna with Shadowwick. We are officially a month away from our only event in June. We will be doing the Solstice Bazaar that is being put on by Orthogonal Productions, or being hosted by Orthogonal Productions at the Phoenix Theater, coinciding with their actual production of A Midsummer Night's Dream. So I thought I would go through with a sigil decoding sort of thing, or a sigil meaning video for one of the candles that I'm crafting to reflect energies of the show A Midsummer Night's Dream. So this candle is Titania and Oberon. They are the king and the queen of the fairies in the show, and one of the arcing plot lines is kind of a quarrel that they have between the two of them, which leads to quite a lot of mischief and shenanigans. So the point of their characters are, they are, obviously king and queen of the fae. They are supposed to be in balance. They are supposed to be in harmony. When that does not happen, as I stated earlier, shenanigans can take place. So this candle is to reflect them when they are in harmony. It's about balance. It's about communing and connecting to nature. It is about finding harmony within. It's a great candle for communication. It's a wonderful candle for connecting to the good folk and ancient ones, and guidance with their ancient wisdom and energies. But also I think it helps to kind of meditate with perspective. One of the ever present lessons of the Fae is, hey, we have all of eternity. Our time is very different than your perspective of time as humans. So yes, things are serious, but learn to also still enjoy life and not take things so seriously, because our lifespan is done in a blink of an eye for them. And we can learn to slow things down and really honor and be present in the time that we have. And all of that is kind of connected through with this candle as well. So with the sigil, we'll start with the roots. This is the witch's rune for, I believe it is the romance rune. I could be wrong. I know the symbol. I know it stands for unity, harmony, love, romance, connection. But I'm just blanking on the actual word name of the rune at this point, so I apologize. And of course, the roots of the tree are connected, and it leads up, and you kind of have this little snaky kind of coming down here to connect through as well. Star is at the root, magic, empowerment, protection, all those wonderful things, wish fulfillment, focus. I also attribute with the star icon, but definitely kind of connecting to that divine and cosmic energy. And that goes to the trunk leading up. We have the antlers to connect to not only nature, but also the Oak King, which in this case would be Oberon. Certainly not saying they're one and the same, but it's that king of the ancient folk, and I always kind of connect that through to the horns. This is a crescent to symbolize that the moon. So we have the horns of the king, the moon crescent of the queen, fire alchemical symbol to represent passion, will, power, all the things that Titania and Oberon have. They are both very willful, and they are very passionate, and they do have great power. So I thought that would be a good unifying symbol for the queen and the king. And as we go up, we have half of a heart on each side. So we have one half and another half. On the opposing sides, we have kind of the feathers of an arrow quill I don't know if that's the right word, arrow quill. I think it's arrow bolts, but or just arrow, but you get my point. The feathers that kind of are on the back of the arrow. And I chose this because I wanted to show that yes, there is love, although sometimes, especially in this particular piece of theater, disjointed. And on the other side, the arrow um, feathers to represent kind of the quarrel that they're having or the disagreement that they're in the middle of. But it also, I think, is a good connector to any partnership, be it marriage, be it friendship, be it family. Whenever you have two parts that do in fact make a whole, yes, you have the love, but you also do have the battles that you have to endure and go through. Not every day is going to be a bright sunny day. There's going to be storms to weather. There's going to be disagreements to be had. And I think it's a good reminder and a good energy to bring in. Yes, connected, there is a heart, but you have to get through the battlement to have that heart be aligned and harmonious. And then this all sprouts out to the tree. So the top of the tree is for growth, reaching out for understanding, knowledge, wisdom, healing. For me, I think it does serve as a bit of protection. In this case, a bit of camouflage, because working with the Fae, as many of you know, there are other realms that kind of connect through, and dealings of the Fae are kind of always hidden. And I think that's something, again, that the show kind of winks at, so to speak. Some productions I've seen, Oberon, when he's talking to Titania, they have, thunder and storms raging and such, kind of as he's bellowing at her. And I think that's kind of a fun thing too, is when we have things disappear on us, we will say, oh, it's the good folk. Oh, well, the honored ones are taking their bit. When the storms seem to come out of nowhere, I've always thought it was kind of a funny thought that the king and queen of the Fae are fighting. And so I liked the idea of camouflage also being included in this, as well as a connection to nature. Then we have these kind of pommels and staffs, so to speak. Again, it's about balance. So we have the circles that are open, circles that are closed, light, dark, radiating from this union of the king and the queen, but also in opposite way down. So we have balance here, balance here, balance here, balance here. You have balance as above and also below. Then the other added bits are a connector to the elements. The star at the base, also to signify spirit. And then we have earth with the little flower, air with the clouds, fire with kind of the crazy fireball just coming out of nowhere, and then water with they're supposed to be waves. They kind of look like squigglies, but I like to think of them as waves coming out for the water. So we have the elements, because of course the elements are ever present in nature, which is what the good folk and the ancient ones are all about. And the king and the queen are sovereign of nature. So in this candle, we have both the king and the queen represented, kind of their plot throughout the show. We have the balance and the harmony that they're hoping to make, a connection to all of the elements, rooted in love and hidden to the naked eye of us humans. I am now going to top the candle and do some drips, and I will share that picture in a couple of days probably. I think I'm saving it for Friday since it's the day of love. But thank you guys so much. I'm so excited for this event. I'm super, super excited to see other people already excited and revved up for it. Orthogonal Productions, amazing theater group. I cannot gush about them enough. I've seen their Rocky Horror Picture, or not Rocky Horror Picture Show, sorry, that's the movie. I've seen their Rocky Horror shows that they did at the Phoenix. They were amazing. I've seen both of their productions of Cabaret, which were both, I believe, Rocky Horror Show as well as their Cabaret won awards as well. So amazing group. They are a great community for the queer, they're a great place for the queer community. They have such great vision and such great drive, and they're such a warm and accepting place for expression and freedom. And I cannot say enough about their artistry and what they put out there. So please get your tickets to go see their show. It will be amazing, to be sure. Of course, they are all about giving representation to the queer community, so I'm super excited to see what they will do to A Midsummer Night's Dream to really let that shine through, especially for the month of Pride. I hope you guys have a great night. Thank you. Always so much love and light and warm fuzzies. Bye, guys.